Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ruxin Live. And I am in Las Vegas with Simo. We were having a great time. We were enjoying each other's company. We
filmed like five videos. I'm pretty sure.
We were actually about to record an Edison match. And lo and behold, we check our phones. John Moore posted a video. We see the notification. We read the title.
Gage texted me. Keegan texted me. Like, everyone was texting me because this happened while we were filming and we were having like a great time.
What have they done to Edison Format? If you guys missed this, Konami has just announced that Edison Format will now be using current rules. So no priority. You're getting errata text like Goyo. You can't even summon it without an Earth Tuner. So half the decks can't use it.
90% of the decks can't use it.
Many other things. If you want to go through everything, I think John Moore had a big long list of all these things that are going to have major changes. Ab-Zero got worse. There's just a lot going on. How does Konami look at a format that is thriving, that is everyone loves, that enjoys? It's not even solved. It's not like they just changed up the format like that. If it was GOAT and they did something like that, which I guess they did do to GOAT, you could be like, well, it changes the format, so there's more to figure out. That could be an argument. Edison's not solved. There's so many new decks. We were just talking about this weekend. All the different cards are being played. Like, people are playing, what was it? It was Volcanics and Black Garden was topping.
Yep.
There was, what was the other crazy one that won?
Oh, like the Deslakuta Blackwing deck.
Deslakuta, like people were doing
it's just
all
like,
this crazy
it's
stuff.
crazy. Like, the format, it's like, yeah, people, like, there's like the decks that are like the best decks, but like the beauty of Edison is the fact that there's like 30 decks theoretically that can like win the event. And it's like, anyone, if they're just like, if they're just goated, they can just, they win. And it's like, I don't understand, like, it's so frustrating because it's like, who looked at this and was like, you know what? Let's make this a worse experience for everyone. And like
300 people at a side of it? How can we encourage them to not show up?
Literally, like, it's so frustrating because it's like, for once, they did something that was like great and it was like thriving. And like, I remember Nats last year, I think like almost like double capped. I think it was like 400 people were playing like last year. And like, people travel, like not every, but a lot of other card games have multiple formats that people will travel to the event for to play that format. Like, if it's Magic, they have like Standard and Modern and Legacy and like whatever. And like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like just has advanced format, but then they had Edison, and all the boomers like me and like plenty of other people were like, this rocks. This is really cool. And now they're like, you know what? Let's just like go ahead and just completely destroy what people are enjoying about this. Like, I don't understand like what the decision making behind this was. Like, just like it's genuinely like appalling. Like, I don't even know what to say.
I'm almost speechless because they didn't do any effort to create Edison Format. Like, they just said you can play Edison Format at this event. So they did no work, and it's been blowing up all on its own. Not from anything they did. Sure, they put in some Edison reprints, like a little bit. That's great.
Whatever.
Finally reprinted Magical Android just in time.
Just for them to kill the format.
The most work they've done is to do this.
Yeah.
The only thing they've done was change it so that people don't like it.
And I'm gonna go like on the defensive here a bit. I think some of the changes are not bad. For instance, removing Prio, yes, it's like different, but I think removing Prio actually makes Edison better because Prio is just generally bullshit, like just straight up. So like that should just not exist. Yeah. But like removing the fact that if you compulse an Ab-Zero back to the extra deck, it doesn't trigger, I think that's how it should work. But like for whatever reason in Edison, like you can still do that and it still wipes the board, right? Yeah. I think there's a lot of things that make sense. But the biggest issue is the fact that if the cards are errated, this means that Goyo is unplayable in like every deck. This means that Brio is errated, so like that doesn't work. Brain Control is useless. Yeah. Future Fusion is like unplayable now. The Raikou is nuts because Raikou in its new errata doesn't target, which is like batshit crazy. So like like why? Like what? Literally, like people were coming to you. There was no effort. Like you had it and you just killed it. Like why? What? Like what? Who came up? Who was like, this is a good idea? Like no. Like give us our format back.
And now there's all the cards are the wrong text. All the originals, all the high rarity, all that different stuff. They're all the wrong text.
Yeah.
Like they all say the wrong thing, which is already annoying. And now they're all just. They have to do all this other stuff. Like Go-Yo being out is such a big deal because every deck runs it, and then it's your main way to kill Stardust.
That's how you kill Stardust. Like literally, like
Stardust is now insane.
It's not like it's like this niche, like random synchro you summon like once every like 50 games or whatever. Like
Go-Yo every game.
Go-Yo comes up. I wouldn't say every game, but like it's very
every match probably.
It's very frequent that Go-Yo comes up, and that's like a key part of the format. And like I only listed like a handful of cards that got changed. There were plenty of others that also got like changed. It's just like I don't understand. Like this is like it's such a I can't like imagine like them being in like a board meeting and it's like, how can we make our game worse? Let's just like kill this alternate format that like people were enjoying playing. Like I don't get it. Like it's so fucking irritating.
This had to have been like a decision. Like they were thinking, okay, we just need to make everything one, like so it's all works together and it'll be easier for people. That had to have been what they were thinking, right? Because anything else makes no sense. Like, did they not think about how people are going to feel about it?
The biggest thing that I can think of is that, like, when you're talking about, like, unification, it's the fact that, like, a lot of these judges didn't, like, play back in the day, so they don't know, like, the rulings for stuff. Because, like, stuff was ruled differently as well. And so, like, in terms of, like, making sure, like, stuff from, like, an organized play perspective, like, maybe that's the mentality they were coming from. But, like, I don't know, like, how someone in this meeting didn't, like, think about, like, the repercussions of, like, well, you know, it's not the same format. Maybe that will be a problem.
The only positive I can think about this, which isn't even going to be that positive.
I was about to say, are you sure?
But okay, I'm just going to say
rephrase.
Okay.
Rephrase.
So it's not positive, but I'm trying to think of where they're coming from. Is maybe they're trying to aim to actually do more Edison stuff. So like they want it to be like all their judges like know what they're doing. So they're like for these formats. But the problem is
no one's gonna play now.
Got rid of all those players.
No one cares.
So it's like, yeah, we would want more Edison stuff, but if we're not interested in Edison anymore, it doesn't matter. So
yeah, literally, it's like that's like I'm literally like speechless. Like I don't understand where this like decision came from. Like truly, like whoever had this decision should get fired. Like just straight up, because like this makes no fucking sense in the slightest. And like now the only way you can play Edison is like Keegan's events or like any of the online stuff that like some people run. Like Frazier runs some stuff. I know there's plenty of other people that run stuff too, but like that's it. And it's just been like Edison's always been this like grassroots thing, and now it's going to just go back to that. Like we had this like 2-year period where it was like great that we could go and play at YCSs and like actually have a format that it's so annoying because we were talking about this. It's like when you go to a YCS, the people who are playing like in the Edison side event are having like the best time of their life. Yeah. Like even if you get like just scraped, people are having a great time. And everyone who's playing Modern is just like pissed off and frustrated and just like in a bad mood all the time. And so it's like this weird disparity, like seeing like both groups. Because even if people get waxed in Edison, they have a great time just because it's like it's fun. And so it's like, at the end of the day, that's why we're playing this game, is because it's fucking fun. But if they're just going to kill it, then like, what's the point? And so many people I know were like defecting from Modern to Edison because they wanted to like not be in this like spiky try-hard mindset or always being angry all the time. And then they come over to Edison, they get a taste of like what older Yu-Gi-Oh was like, and then they're like, wow, this is like actually fun. And it's like crazy, like weird concept. Like I'm actually enjoying playing the game, right? It's like, I don't get it. It's like, it's so agitating. I don't get it.
I can't believe we stopped recording and like this news.
Yeah, literally. Like we were having like a great time. Like we filmed some great stuff today. And like the next thing we see, because like we had our phones on like airplane mode and stuff filming. And like all of a sudden we see all these notifications of like, did you see this? Did you see this? And it's just like, oh my God. I'm going to like actually blow a gasket.
We were just talking about how it's so hard to find like news that you're like excited about a lot of times.
In Yu-Gi-Oh specifically.
In Yu-Gi-Oh! And they do the opposite.
Literally.
They literally do something that we're like, no way. Like freak out, like that's impossible. Like, I can't.
It's dead. It's
Konami.
Edison's dead.
Konami.
Edison's dead. Goat's dead. Like it's all dead. Like unless you're playing grassroots, it's dead. Like there's no official.
With Goat, I don't think it's as important.
Sure. No, it's
actually
mainly
probably
Edison.
Better. Okay, I will say I take it back.
I was about to say.
But
you sure about that?
Goat is people just aren't playing Goat as much.
I guess.
So I play it on Mac.
But just all the old formats are dead.
It
like
just
straight up.
Doesn't take away as many cards in Goat.
It doesn't because there wasn't as many printed at that point.
And people aren't as into Goat anyway. So
That's
it's
true.
like not as big of a deal. But Konami, look at me. It's not too late to change this. It's not. You can say, based on player feedback, we decided to roll that back.
It's also so funny that they released this news. It's like, what, 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Or like they released it at 9 o'clock on a Saturday night, of all things. Like, were they hoping that like no one saw this and just brush it under the rug, right? Like, because like usually when they make announcements of things that are important, it's like during the day at like 10 a.m. Right? Like usually they're kind of like consistent with that, not like all the time, but like I would say like for the most part, that's like when the big news comes out.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, the whole thing just
sneak it under the rug.
Literally, I guess like it just leaves such like a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know.
Konami, I'm serious. You don't listen to us very often, but now's the time, okay? We're speaking for the community. Edison Format players are not going to like this.
It's dead. Like, straight up.
They're not going to like this.
It's dead.
You're going to go from 300, 400 to
10.
It's going to be bad. It's going to be
people are going to show up. No, straight up. Like,
there'll be people trying to win the giant cards.
I could literally message everyone I know, and I guarantee you they're all going to be like, I'm not going. Like, they're going to cancel if they were going to Nats is the next event, I'm pretty sure. If they were going to Nats to play Edison, which is like a big deal because
I was looking forward to that.
Yeah. Like, now you're not. Like,
now I'm like, I guess I'm going to walk around and look at vendors.
Literally. Like, I could message every person I know that's, like, in the Edison scene, and they're going to be like, I'm canceling my trip. Because, like, what's the fucking point? Like, there's no point.
Konami, this is a huge mistake. This is a huge, huge mistake. Please, just think about it. Which clearly you did already, but... I don't know, is there anything else left to say? I mean...
I was already speechless when I saw this. Like when you were the one that saw it first, and I was just like, "There's no way."
We read John Moore's the title of his video. I'm like, "This has to be clickbait, right?" Like,
no, it was real.
We watched it.
It was real.
Nope, he was 100% accurate. They destroyed the format. I'm like,
I
thought at first he was gonna say like no more side events like for him, and I'm like, oh, that would be unfortunate. But this is basically the same thing. You can play them. There's just not going to be 300 people there anymore. So,
I mean, it's really just going to be Keegan and the grassroots effort at this point. If people want to keep playing the format, but the fact that it's not even officially supported anymore, it's like, granted, people were playing it before it was officially supported.
They're going to keep playing it. It's just not going to be at YCSs.
Which is like that just like delegitimizes the whole thing, right? Because that was the event, because like, you know, people look at these other like grassroots events as like not majors, right? But then like, you know, you go to like a YCS because it's official, and then that's like what people care about, you know. So it's so frustrating. But I don't know. I'm actually just like, I'm livid, like just truly.
It's literally the worst possible Yu-Gi-Oh news we could have gotten. So.
Which is like, that's, you know, we deal with a lot playing with this. Like,
somebody's just got a baseball bat. This is our head, just knocking us.
We're so used to just like being like disappointed all the time, and it's just like this is
not disappointed. This is way.
This is like on another level. This is like straight up on another level.
This is like the Yu-Gi-Oh card game is canceled. Is basically what they.
Well, for like a large, like I would say a small subset, I would say like they probably feel that way.
Yeah, it's like if they were like, hey, by the way, you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. Like it's done. We're not printing cards anymore. It's basically what they did for a bunch of people. Yeah. So, yeah, awesome.
Cool.
Not too late to change it.
They're not going to.
You won't.
They're not going to change it.
It's not too
They're not
late.
going to change it. They don't listen. They don't care. Just they don't.
Prove us wrong.
Yeah, I challenge you. Prove us wrong.
Prove us wrong. I will eat my words.
Yeah. I will happily. We will make another video. Like
make a video saying you are the best. Thank you.
I'm not going to say that.
I will say it. If it gets Edison back, I will say it. Okay. Yeah, I will say that you guys are the best for listening to us. Okay, and not just us two. Everyone is saying this. We're just speaking for them. Okay. So, yeah. Sorry, guys. Terrible news. Literally the worst news I think we've had in a long time. Unless you're Europe. Well, it's even.
I was about to say, like, are you sure?
Well, Europe was not happy. They didn't get their products. That sucks. But this is even worse, I think, because now nobody can play. So, yeah. All right. Yay. See you guys later.